This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. The Hoosiers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense. And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards. To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, they trap him for a sack. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on fourth down? The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways. When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. What a great throw here, and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important third down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Carr. Finds his man. He make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Trying the run, it's Love. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back, gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. Breaks loose at the 40. And you're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on their field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Got the first down and still motoring. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. you still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the left side with a toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking right. This one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab near the sticks. It's Hemby. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
first down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Hemby. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And the Hoosiers line up on first and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Completion makes it second down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught behind the line. It's low. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They've eyed some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running through the tackle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's low. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's low. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They call the counter play here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They bring him down after a short gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion sets up a second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Hemby. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Hemby. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mendoza. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Indiana. So here we go, 4th quarter. We cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. He keeps it on a design run. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest players we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back to pass. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tack on, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That prime target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Using his legs on the scramble. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, he escapes. Oh, and they've got him. A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.